Hello! Hopefully you can hear me fine. I don't know if there's anybody here yet. I'm gonna bump the music back up. There we go. It should be hearable, I think. Hopefully. I've actually rearranged my recording setup so that I won't knock everything over again. Hopefully. New channel intro, yeah, it's been there for about the last few streams, but I actually made the music myself. Hi Jack, welcome to the stream. I made the music myself, and I'm hoping to make more music in future. Today I wanted to do some solo hex crawling, but I just got a package in the mail, which changed everything. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas! So I got a package in the mail. And let me just switch my camera. Hey, you can see my tea. That's green tea. It's green tea. I'm gonna move that aside. Okay. So, some stuff that I got in the mail is, well, let me put my face up there, even though you don't really need to see it. Okay, so some stuff that I got in the mail include this thing, which is like a D20 that also is Oracle. It's like a Fate Mill D20. I think if I roll it, it's gonna be very loud, so I'm not going to. Hello, Lily. Hello, Rux Lily. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I really wanted to get this, and I think it could be cool to use at the table. It's kind of hard to roll though. It's really big and chunky. Roll it? Okay, I'm gonna... Do I have anything to dampen the sound? Yeah, let me get out my copy of Delving Deeper as a fucking roll... okay. Oh. What'd I get? I got a yes end. That probably means good things for the stream. Probably. So, that's something that I got in the mail. I got it from Exalted Funeral. All of this stuff is from Exalted Funeral. I also got some OSD adventures to run my real-life players crew. I got Hole in the Oak. Oh, wow, the camera just went weird for a second. I got Hole in the Oak. I got Incandescent. Whoa, the camera is going real weird. I don't know if anybody else can see that. But, I don't know what's happening to that. Maybe the bitrate, I don't know. Incandescent Grottos and the Hole in the Oak. I got those. But what I was really excited for is... is this. The Habitition of the Stone Giant Lord. And no, it's not Habitation. It's Habitition. And other adventures from my shared youth. This was assembled by the Hatching Sonian, which was led by Tim Hutchings, which you might recall as the creator of 1000-Year-Old Vampire and other games. He used to run an association called, I believe, Plagmata, which is, here we go. It is, I can't remember what it stands for. Play Generated Map and Document Archive. So what you'll do is that you will send in documents from your youth that you made in D&D and stuff like that, and they will archive it historically, and they were in conjunction with an art museum. I'm not sure if it's an art museum, but they were in conjunction with some kind of museum. If we get 100 signatures on our Habitation, Stone Giant Lord has to leave. Oh my god, I actually think that this is like one of the coolest things I own now. And you'll see why in a second. And I won't be showing you this for several reasons. Firstly, it's gonna be a bit hard to read on stream. And secondly, I think the fact that it's glossy, which I think is not a great decision, means that the light is gonna like flash onto this. So I just wanted to show that I have the actual book. In fact, I bought it several times. I bought it twice, in fact. And you'll see why in a second. But I got a PDF with the Exalted Funeral purchase. I realized that the PDF was a bit off. It was a bit off in terms of like the margins bleeding into the other pages. So I bought it again on DriveThruRPG. It was the same PDF. I bought it twice for no reason. But I'm happy to do so, because this is awesome. I will not be showing you through this. I will be showing you through that. Here you go. Okay, so firstly, Agdividiand, Gianants, and Dunragos. Not Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, mind you. That's wrong. Copyright reasons. So let's go through this a little bit. So there's an introduction by John Peterson, who I believe wrote Playing at the World. So there's a bunch of stuff in here, talking about the history of D&D and all that. And the reason why I find this so cool, and this is the editor's notes, I believe this is from Tim Hutchings. Yeah, okay. Plagmata, as far as I know, no longer really exists. The archive is frozen for the past 5 years or so, when I checked it last. But they are a legitimate organization, or they were. And I looked into it a lot, and there was a Kickstarter for this book. And the reason why I really wanted to know whether it's legit is because, well, Tim Hutchings is kind of known nowadays for making a lot of games that like have a twist on them, if you will. They have a lot of like these like he makes 1,000-year-old vampire and stuff like that, right? And he also made recently a game where it's disguised as something else, like it's disguised as a series of drawing exercises, but it's actually a game. So he does a lot of this kind of meta stuff, and I was like, is this real? Then I looked into it quite a bit, and I was like, yeah, this is probably real. I did a deep dive. I even like checked into like their connections with actual museums and stuff, and yeah, it's pretty much. These are probably actual submitted documents from children in the 80s, which is very, very cool to me. Let's see here. I managed to track down the author, G.J. Caesar, whose real name is Gaius Stern. He teaches at the University of California, Berkeley. Gaius wrote and illustrated this adventure when he was 14 years old in 1982, and he wants me to make sure to state that fact loudly and clearly so we all know that the grammar and spelling errors of young Gaius are not those of contemporary Gaius. I find that fucking hilarious. I find that really funny. Anyway, I had assumed that my mother thrown these things away in a garbage can. Yeah, funny how that turns out to be Gaius. But anyway, they had to scramble some of the text. You can kind of see... I actually have an original PDF of the Habitations, which is not scrambled, but you can kind of see that they try to like smoothen things out here and there. But it's kind of funny still that they renamed it to Advanced Dogninus and Dognars. Dungeon Module G2, Habitition of the Stone Giant Lord, by G.J. Caesar. So the way that this seemed to have been made was that it was like written out on typewriter, and they used like coloring pencil and stuff, which I absolutely love. I think this cover art is insanely good. I think if you disagree with me, firstly you're wrong, but secondly, come on, look at it. It's so evocative. So good. Anyway, here's the map. I have it in the top left-hand corner. This is the first dungeon that we're going through, and the reason why I'm reading through this so carefully is because I'm actually probably gonna run this for real, like in an actual game. I got a volunteer. Catherine, if you're watching this, stop watching. You're gonna get spoiled. But I got a volunteer for like who to run through this adventure, so that's gonna be great. We're gonna see how much bullshit there is in this. Anyway, so here is the page, title page, and let's get into it. Okay. Dungeon Module G2, Habitation... Oh, this is actually spelled correctly this time. Habitation of the Stone Giant Lord. Background. Pinpointed on maps is the dwelling of the fearsome and terrible stone giants. It is known that these giants carry a map to other giant locations. These giants like bears, and they have an alliance with the fearsome rock giants. If the adventurers return without sufficient evidence of kills, they may be hanged or similarly executed. Caution, at least 5 characters should embark on this mission, as the stone giants are stronger than hill giants. No characters under 6th level should take part in this adventure, so keep that in mind. This is an expert level adventure. Oh wait, we're not playing BX, we're playing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. That's what we're playing. So it starts off with, after a few words of advice from the only survivor of a raid made 15 years ago, who is a cripple as he got hit by a rock by a giant. I like that little detail. The party sets out. The inn in a nearby town will provide room and board. As this is a spot the giants raid every once in a while, provisions are free. A final word, says an elder. The giants have spies all around. Trust no one. I would kind of find it funny if like the spies were dwarves. Like they were like the diametric opposite of the giants. The villagers all pitched in to rent a room in the best inn around town, the Steaming Whale. So there are spies everywhere, even in the whale. A pretty barmaid will question the party about where they're going. She is really a stone giantess with a polymorph cast on her. After she pumps out as much information as she can, she will mysteriously disappear. The head barmaid will announce she quit and left. In reality, she left for the north to tell the other giants of the plans of the party. Oh my god, that's great. Almost all of the stone giants have pets, which are bears. These are stronger and bigger giants than the hill giants, and their leader is better. Okay? If the party leaves the habitation, traps, newly equipped outposts, and more giants will be waiting for the party on their return. The stone and the rock giants were the last to join in and sign Snore? I'm sorry, Gaius, but I think I'm gonna butcher your big bad evil guy's name. Snure's Pact. So if ultimate destruction is brought on them, they will pull out of the plan to destroy the humans. Contrary to reports, the stone giants only participated in the raids. Even then, they didn't do as much destruction as the hill giants. No stone giant led any attacks as is believed by most. Nevertheless, if they see armed invaders, they won't stand around, they will fight. So this seems to be a sequel to G2. So G2, I'm actually not familiar with that module, but I'm assuming it has hill giants. Okay. Oh, we got a random table. I should get my dice. Let's roll up something in the giant's bag. Why not? Let's see. What do we find? 29. Shabby wool or fur cloak. Okay. Let me roll again. I got 65. 20 to 80 silver pieces. Damn. So there's like a random table for what could be in the giant's bag. I like that. I feel like, I hate to admit it, but like I feel like this 13-year-old in the 80s has me beat on every single level. In terms of writing, definitely has me beat. Art, yeah, probably he has me beat on that too. It's really I don't know, I don't know about you guys, but I actually really am into this. I think it'll be really cool to run. So I am planning on actually running it. Like I say that like I sound a bit sarcastic, like, oh, it's so good. No, I mean it. I think like this is really inspirational, and I think it kind of like shows that anybody can start making this kind of stuff, and that, you know, exercising your creativity and making stuff is just fun and cool. And I hope more people will do it, and I think this is a great way to kind of show that anybody can kind of get started, because this kid from the 80s, without a computer even, using a typewriter, was able to make this. So you should be able to make something too. And I should too. Yeah. So, we have the map up in the top left-hand corner. I'm not sure if you can see where it starts proper, so I'm not sure how much help that map is. But I'm gonna scroll all the way up so that we can see where we start. So we're starting off here. So this is room 1. So, room 1 in the outpost. One stone giant and his pet cave bear are standing as guards. The bear will try to wake his master by growling. I just had a great idea that I did not prepare for. I was thinking, what will happen if we try to solo roleplay this? I don't think I've ever tried to solo roleplay a module, but this might be interesting to try to figure out. I'm actually, this wasn't a plan. As you can see from the video title, unless I change it, the plan is to actually read this thing, not play through it, but I'm now tempted to do that. Maybe, okay, I'm actually really tempted to do that. That's such a good idea. I just realized that that might be interesting to do. You know what? You know what? Is there like a random encounters table here, maybe? I mean, I'm assuming it's stone giants who are gonna come, right? It's mostly just stone giants. And bears. But can the stone giants be snow giants for Christmas? Says Jack. Yeah, sure. A Christmas episode. We can... No, I think that'll be disrespectful to Mr. Gaius Stern. Is that his name? I can't remember if it's his name. GJC... No, that's his false name. Was it Gaius Stern? Yeah, Gaius Stern. That would be disrespectful to Gaius Stern, who teaches at University of California, Berkeley. We have to play it as written. I don't know. I haven't really prepared for this. Bears have to be polar... that's really good, actually. Bears have to be polar bears. That's actually a really good... That might be too good to pass up. I will have to see. Stickler for the rules. Rules as written. I don't know, like, because I'm just starting to realize that there's just enough detail here to kind of like play through it without knowing necessarily what will happen. Because I'm reading through it and it's like, there's one stone giant. The bear will try to wake his master bear growling. An ancient green dragon. Uses magic, talks wide awake. This is spells. So if we roll reaction, we can just start playing the module. I feel like... You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? I might have to rename the whole stream. But we're changing the entire purpose of the stream, and we're gonna be playing through it. Actually, I don't know. Should I do that in a video? This is hard to like figure out. Let me see, how many rooms is this? So it's going through here. There's a lot of rooms, holy shit. I'll probably just die by room 5, to be honest with you. I really want to play through this one though, so maybe let's read the other ones. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. That's a good in-between. So instead of reading the Habitations of the Stone Giant Lord, which is the original purpose of this entire stream, we will instead read the other adventures, because this book is not just this one adventure. It's a bunch of adventures by kids from the 80s and I think maybe the 70s. So let's start reading the other ones and just going through it. Let me see where Habitations ends, firstly. Yeah, it ends around here. I'm not sure if this is part of that. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think this one is. So, let's just go through the rest of this. Oh man. Yeah, I think this is gonna be cool to kind of like play through. See how it actually is. Oh my god, there's a little gate here as well. That's cool. Okay, let me remove the map of the Habitations of the Stone Giant Lord from the stream. Replace it with a frog, of course. Okay, so this is the next adventure. Ooh, this is for basic expert, I think. Expert game adventure for level 7 to 11 is a star and more. Expert game adventure Stone Death by Richard C. Benson. Oh, that's a pretty fucking sick drawing of a dragon, if you ask me. It's all on graph paper as well, holy shit. I can't read that word. A Milhender? A Millender? A Milnander? Adventure. A mid-level? I can't read that. Anyway, so this is Dinongus and Dagnars, the famous game. And oh, nice map. Ooh. Stone Death by Richard C. Benton. Beginning the adventure. Oh my god, there's a table of fucking contents. Wait, is this even numbered? Oh, it is. Holy shit. Oh, jeez. I feel like I'm being outdone in every single way by these kids, which is fine. I don't feel like my ego is being affected in any way. Yeah. Oh, you can see like they tried to draw some stuff on here and then they erased some of it, or that's the other page showing through, I'm not sure. Oh, there's some of the other page showing through, but they also tried to draw some stuff. Your greatness in fighting is now known throughout the Empire. By the light of your torch, you have seen the sparkle of coins and gems. You have pried magical swords from their age-old resting places. Now you have traveled to a place called Mitander in the Afridi Mountains. You enter the town through a portcullis bordered by 2 towers. The wall runs farther along your left and your right. The guards ask your name, your purpose. When you enter, you see what the community is struggling and plagued with: poverty. Oh, is struggling and plagued with poverty. Beggars wander at your heels, traipsing through the muddy road. Farther ahead, there is a wide open square with a well in the middle. You apply for boarding at an inn called the Golden Dragon. The fat old woman gives you your key? Gives your key to you and a bowl of soup. As you eat the soup, a silent figure in a black cloak strides into the room and finds a seat at your table. Information? He inquires. You place 5 gold coins into his palm and he begins. A long time ago, a wizard named... I don't know what... Is that Minkle? Minkle lived in the valley. He warded off all evil and the people were happy. Then, one night, a young couple were strolling along when suddenly 2 giant stone-like bird monsters came swooping out of the sky. The people were so afraid, and Merkel, I think, came to battle them and lost. The gargoyles killed most of the people and then returned to the stone castle, an old abandoned castle of long ago. Ever since that dark day, our people have lived in the great fear of them returning. Now I will hire you to go to destroy the evil for 10,000 GP. Most of this from the town treasury. Suddenly a loud clanging sound comes from outside the inn. The old man jumps up, sheaves a giant sword, and rushes outside. You follow him and discover that the town is being attacked by 4 giant gargoyles who are encircling the town. People are running back and forth in total disorder, screaming, "They're back! They're back!" Suddenly they dive and attack you. So clang clang, bash bash. After the battle, after killing the gargoyles, you see among the dead bodies the old man groaning. Going over to him, he mutters to you, "Avenge me!" Intestines, oh my god. Intestines pours from his side and his eyes roll, and his head falls limp. That's kind of gory. Tips on map 2, Castle Stone. So on 2A and 2B, the lever barrel must be turned in order to go up or down. Look at this fucking map, holy shit. That's a good map. That's actually a really good map. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay, the way to the stone castle is harsh and very cold. As you approach the castle on the winding path, it gets darker and darker. A faint wailing comes from the wind. The front of the castle is very dark, but you can make out the portcullis on the doorway. Suddenly, the portcullis goes up, and you hear a hysterical laughter filling the air, daring you to enter. Oh my god, that is a good map. It's better than my maps, holy shit. I need to step up my game. Who wrote this? Who wrote this adventure? Richard C. Benson. I don't know how old they were when they made this, but that looks really good to me. Like, so there's like a trap here. There's some secret doors. There's some kind of rubble. There's 3 dragons. Is that? Yeah, dragons. Some statues, some secret entrances. Rooms 1A and 1B are marked D because it means that the pit goes down. A grappling hook or fly spell should be used to descend to the lower levels. Diagram. Oh, I didn't know what this was at first. Okay, so that's a guy there. This guy falling. This is too scary. Yeah, this is pretty scary, as you say. I'm pretty scared. Okay, so you have to climb a rope down here, and then you have to go through the lower levels here. Interesting. After entering the trap treasure room filled with gold, the trap goes off. The door slides down behind them, and an opening above the door is revealed. Diagram. Oh my god. Wait, are all these rooms keyed? Or are they, or are these like, yeah, are these rooms keyed, I guess is the question. Because these are a lot of rooms. These are like a ton of rooms. So there's a treasure room here. Can you just play from this? Like, just trap poison darts there. Is there any mention of any enemies? That's actually really cool. Like, I feel like you could just like use this map for other stuff as well. Note for level 4, after all giant gargoyles are killed, persons is automatically transported to map 3? Is that 3? Or is it? Level 4, map 3. Oh shit! There's a teleportation trap as well. Cool. Monster tables. Oh, here we go. Encounter tables. Okay. Oh, so okay. So I guess you're supposed to fill this in yourself. Like there's a map, but then in terms of like filling in the actual content of the rooms, it was done like procedurally. I believe that BX actually had a dungeon stocking table within it, so that makes sense. Some parts here actually have actual stocking of the monsters, like the dragons here. Actually, that's the only one that I can see. But let's see, 3 magic items here, trapped poison darts here. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see what monsters they have. So dragons, gargoyles, ghouls, harpies, living statues, medusas, minotaurs, chimeras, vampires. HOD. What's a HOD? HOD. Hid of dragons? I don't know what HOD is. Giant, yeah, they don't even like put the HD or anything, just the HP and the amount of XP required. And the breath type for the dragons. Cool. Rogues, regents, and rascals. To Kuram, lawful. Oh, Tor Kuram. So this is the big bad, I guess. These two are some of the big bads. The Count, referred to the monster table. Ending the adventure, escape from Castlestone. DM note, after the Count is killed, the following will happen. After the last strike hits the Count, crumples to the ground and turns into a glowing powder which sprays light all over you and you suddenly reappear in the town square. People gather around and shower you with gold pieces. This is some Scrooge McDuck shit. You are lifted up and carried into the town hall. There you meet the sheriff, and he gives you your 10,000 gold pieces reward. Well done, adventurers! Oh, oh man, I love that. I feel like I could solo that one as well, because it's just a map, and there's some parts here and there that like have actual information on what the room is. But for the most part, there isn't. There was an extra, like, I saw there was an extra map here, right? Like this thing. Is this part of the previous one or? Not sure. Interesting. That's really cool. I really like the map. Okay, going on to the next adventure. Ooh. I can recognize that character. That character is well, I'm assuming this kanji, but like that character, if it didn't have this, is ta, which means big. I don't know if what this thing combined means, but The Crack at Garn's Canyon by Matt Marson. Oh jeez, I can't read this fucking handwriting, Matt. I'm so sorry. Is there a map here for this? Oh, that's a lot of shit. Is there a map? Oh my god, there is a map. I can't... I don't know. I don't even know if I can rotate it. Rotate one individual page in Sumatra PDF, but that's the map. That's a lot of stuff. It looks really good as well. Okay. I like how this is all on like torn out pieces of like lined paper. Magic pool in center teleports. The first thing that you do, the first thing that happens when you come in is you teleport to 15. Cool. If anything steps on the gold path, it is stuck there for 1 day. An elder sign seals the large golden doors, and any fool who breaks it causes everything in a 1 mile radius to be sucked to Hestar's plane. Like Hestar? As in like the elder god? There's an elder sign here. It's very scary, as they say. 50 giant rats, holy Christ. 5 sons of... What level is this for? This is a fire elemental, 8 HD, 8 doom bat, 6 plus 3 HD. Jesus Christ. 30 lizard men. A lizard king. About to sacrifice a beautiful drow? Female magic user. A Vorpal dagger. There's a fucking Vorpal dagger with like in like one of the early rooms apparently. Prisoners, a pond of lizard men, a lizard man slash squid. He's an unintelligent mutation, but the lizard men worship him. Oh my god, that's cool. Treasure hoard, 25 skeletons, 50 skeletons. It keeps going. A knight in golden armor and a golden longsword, plus 5 holy avenger in the arms of a huge statue of Odin. A pool of fire, a symbol of fear, an eye of fear and flame. Well, an eye of fear and flame will command trespassers to go and do evil deeds. If they refuse or try to get to the locked door, it will attack. Oh my god, this is a kill. Oh, 100 giant rats. Oh my god. This is, I like how there's like, some notes written down here and there's like a little sketch. Jesus Christ, this fucking dungeon is a bit of a death trap, isn't it? The Ring of Gax. I can't read this either. By Wayne LaCroix. It is said that long ago, along the river Ebb, there lived a red dragon by the name of flame. That's like calling your baby human. Or something like that. That's fucking weird. A red dragon called Flame. No one knows the true name. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so it's not a real name. It's some weird name that somebody came up with. No one knows the true name of this dragon, but word is that if it was ever discovered and spoken to, the dragon... What? But word is that if it was ever discovered and spoken to the dragon, it will be vanquished. Okay. I think it's miswritten. Okay, I was confused. I thought there was like something I missed here. Now Flame lives in a cave where it spends most of its time only coming out to eat rarely. Its favorite food is usually livestock that roam the valley, and the people that live there have lived in peace for a long time. That's good. However, it is rumored that vast wealth has been accumulated over the years and that Flame nears death. Included in this wealth is the fabled rings of Gax. The ring is stated to have certain powers and was made by the dwarf Jeremy in the time of the Orc Wars. Now, once again, an evil is spreading? I can't read this shit. It's spreading over the land. Coming out of the west are hordes of trolls, goblins, hobgoblins, other vile creatures. Their leader behind them is a mage, Mordenkainen, whose consorts are demons and demigods. No one has been able to get close to him. They all die. It is believed that the Ring of Gax can be some protection and could possibly destroy the mage. It is this quest that you must go on to save the race of man and to bring good back into the land. Oh my god, it keeps going. The ring's powers are... Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. Comprehend languages, invisibility, wearer immune to charm, cone of cold, fireball, user sex changes, alignment changes each time a primary power is used, death spell, 110% to 200% effective with respect to level 1 per day, lycanthropy inflicted upon the possessor, 50% when attacked. Oh shit! Wait, this is randomly generated. The journey to River Ebb must get horses from the stables. This is some stuff that can happen during that time. 1. Get jumped by kobolds. 2. On trail will be followed by acid bats. 3. Lone hawk in tree, completely magic resistant and all weapons will miss. will fly off with human laughter. Human laughter. Is that human? Human laughter. Attacked by a band of hobgoblins. Attacked by insect swarms. Village will resupply and heal wounds. Attacked by acid bats. Spot red dragon festering. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay. The cave. So, 15 feet inside lays a scroll. Scroll has... What? Has... I can't read that. Command word? Summon word? Has something word on it. In the faith of mankind sing, all not with good or neutral alignment will sing. 30 feet. That actually, I do like that. Oh, damn. Oh shit, there's like a sub-map for each part. That's cool. So this is like the first area. Is that it? Yeah, okay, cool. Trolls are gaming at a table, drinking cheap wine. There's a dwarf in a cage. The trolls are trying to win. When one wins, a fight breaks out amongst them. They are armed with clubs. Sounds like a good time. Storage room, temple. One statue has jewels for eyes. Okay. Gold goblet. Okay, it's trapped. Pick up statue 2A, dart fires across from room. Oh, it's like, okay, so everything is kind of like actually labeled out. So these are seats. This is a brazier. This is a statue? These are statues. There's an altar. And there's a throne. Stream and storage. So this is stream, I'm guessing. 15 feet across. Those are crates. What is it loaded with? Oh, there's a boat that's rowed by a lich. Fare of 1 gold piece per person. What's in the crates though? That's cool. Okay, so nothing in here. I guess they really like took it to heart when Gygax said empty rooms, huh? Okay, 6-inch cylinder, metallic rusty, flat top, no visible openings. If can is punctured, green gas escapes, forming a genie with magic spells of hold person, stinking cloud, and teleport. If not punctured and packed by someone, strange things will happen to him. Example, pens fall down. Okay, imagine you're like this all-powerful, almighty genie, and you are captured by somebody, and you can do anything to them. You can, you can cause all sorts of mischief. You make their pens fall down. Pretty good. Knife falls off scabbard, etc. Also, if the canister moves to different people, same thing happens. I like how the first thing that you think of is like, what's a weird thing that could happen if somebody took this and, kept it? Pens fall down. Dragon's Lair. Oh, this is gold. I don't mean this. I mean there's 10,000 gold here. I'm talking about this book. This book is great. The Golden Scepter of the Troll Fens by Mike Walters. This is a ready-made scenario, including maps, and all descriptions needed to play a basic game of Dungeons and Dragons with minimum preparation. Everything is right here and ready for you to play. Remember that even though all things are laid out for you, your authority as a dungeon master gives you the right to make any changes as you wish. Enjoy this module, have fun playing, advance in experience as a player and dungeon master. Good luck. Thanks, Mike. Oh shit, that's a sick troll? It's troll, right? Yeah, it's troll. Preparation for use for this, read the entire module, okay. Oh, it is cool. We're only halfway through the book, by the way. I won't be going through this entire book today. And I don't think oh my god. I don't think I will be having a second part to this because I want to read it on my own as well. But as you can see, you should probably buy this. Whoever you are, even if you don't have an interest in RPGs, even if you hate my guts, you should buy this because it's good. It's on Drive-Thru RPG and Exalted Funeral. The physical version is on Exalted Funeral. The PDF on Drive-Thru RPG, but if you get it on Exalted Funeral, you also get a PDF. There's a lot here. I think this will make for some good nighttime reading. I do want to actually try to play through the Habitition of the Stone Giant Lord, the first one, solo, if I can. Oh, that's a sick drawing. But I'm not sure how that will turn out, so I'll probably do it off stream. I think I showed this to somebody, like this particular page, and they mentioned that they used the same software than when they were a kid. The Lair of Turgeon by Todd Nelson. I like how all of these are for like higher level characters. 25 skeletons! Oh my god. 4 wraiths! This is so much. Yeah, this is just a really nice look at like how... Well, I think it serves multiple purposes, but like I said, I think primarily for me it's just really fun to see how people used to make these kind of modules as a kid, especially when it was kind of expensive to be able to get modules, or when it was in the really early days where they didn't really make modules. Like when OD&D initially came out, they expected everyone to make the stuff themselves. There was stuff for like stocking the dungeons from the earliest like books. I think at one point there was like Hamlet, then Keep on the Borderlands, but before that there was like one or two adventures, but there was like this gap where there weren't really any adventures made, and I'm assuming that. So this is like for AD&D, right? Around that time there will have been a bunch of adventures, but I'm assuming not everyone had the money to go out and buy the adventures. Plus, making them yourself is really fun. So I just like this look into history, so that's the first reason I like this. The second reason I really like this is that, like I said at the start, I think it just gives you this creative impulse to just start making stuff. Like, I think there's something to be said about, like, looking at this and seeing all the limited tools they have. Like, they had typewriters, and they had a bunch of crayons, colored pencils, and they'll just make something. You don't need all the most advanced stuff in the world in order to make something cool. You just really need a pen and paper. I know sometimes on my channel I show a lot of, I guess, more technologically advanced ways of doing it. Like, sometimes I'll use Clip Studio Paint, sometimes I use Photoshop. But recently I've actually been doing a lot of prep and a lot of like adventure writing and stuff like that, just on pen and paper, because I find it very satisfying. So yeah, I'm gonna end off the stream soon, but yeah, I would highly recommend this thing. It's good. I don't know why they printed it on glossy paper though. I kind of wish they didn't. But nevertheless, I am very excited to go through this and potentially solo the first adventure in it. I'm just gonna look real quick at the adventure. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly encounters, so I think it might be interesting to see how that turns out just through solo play. We'll see. But yeah, I apologize if you were let down by the fact that this look through Habitition of the Stone Giant Lord didn't even have an actual read-through of the actual adventure of Habitition of the Stone Giant Lord. It was a bunch of the other adventures that were packed in. So we looked at Stone Death by Richard C. Benson. We looked at The Crack at Garn's Canyon by Matt Morrison. We looked at The Ring of Gax by Wayne LaCroix. The Golden Scepter of the Trollfens by Mike Walters. But we didn't actually look at Gaius Stern's original adventure. We might do that at a later time if I don't end up using it as fodder for solo play. Anyway, that's about it. I will see you guys next time, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.